Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you tuned in. Today's video is all going to be about using up some of the stuff that I've got, some shelf cooking, freezer pantry challenge, whatever the heck you want to call it. That's what today's video is. I am going to be sharing a handful of recipes with you guys, just using what I have in my freezers, in my pantry, in my fridge, so that things don't go bad, so I can prolong going to the grocery store, trying to use up what we got, and hopefully Amelia will let me do this. So I know you guys have seen me whip together a chili several times at this point. Chili is a hardcore staple in my household, but I have all the odds and ends to use it. I have 1.5 jars of salsa, corn, 2 cans of black beans, red kidney beans, white cannellini beans, garlic, taco seasoning, 2 onions. If you can't see it, right there is green. We've got onion growing inside itself, so I need to use that onion up. I have an oddball jalapeno. Not sure what Nick got it for, but it needs to go. A bell pepper to throw in as well. I'm going to chop up the produce, drain all the beans, dump everything in my crock pot, put it on low until it's dinner time. Very simple. And it is now officially dinner time. I already gave Amelia some of this chili, but it smells so good. So I'm gonna have a bowl of this myself right now. So I also wanted to meal prep some food for Amelia and for Nick. So I'm going to mix this veggie pasta with like half a box of rotini. I'm thinking that this will have enough sauce if I add a can of diced tomatoes. It has onions, garlic, and oregano in it already. Oh, or basil, not onions. And I'm going to cook up these sausages for Nick, and I have turkey meatballs in the freezer. If that doesn't make enough sauce between these two, I do have a jar of sauce. And I gotta stop this man before she decides to color on my floor. I have my peppers and onions all chopped up for Nick's sausages. You kind of have to have peppers and onions with your sausage. I have that half a box of pasta boiling away here. Doesn't have too much longer. Probably like 3 or 4 more minutes. And I have the sausages in the oven. Ignore my very, very dirty oven. And this is what I meal prepped. So I have that veggie pasta with half a box of regular pasta. I didn't end up needing to add any sauce or the diced tomatoes. I feel like it was plenty of sauce. Nick likes it a little bit on like the thicker side, so not like a ton of sauce. So he should really enjoy these. There was 5 sausages in there, so I gave an extra scoop of pasta to this one. And I was able to make 2 lunches for Amelia. So I put some frozen mixed veggie in here and turkey meatballs along with the noodles. So this will be lunches for Nick at work for the next 3 days, and Amelia will have lunch or dinner. All right, friends, I did not feel like getting dressed today, so this is a quick one. We have a bag of cheddar broccoli pasta, some turkey meatballs from the freezer, and some broccoli from the freezer. I'm going to make this up for Amelia and I for dinner. I'm just reading the back of the package and cooking them as long as the packages are saying. And the world's quickest dinner, broccoli meatballs and broccoli cheddar noodles, and then the chopped up version for the little man. All right, friends. So the saint of a husband that I have knew I wanted to get some stuff done this morning, but quickly turned off the alarm and took care of the baby before I woke up and did them for me. Didn't know I wanted to show you them. It's okay. These are pretty simple things, but I just want to show you what he did because it is using up some of the items that we have, which goes with the shelf cooking theme, and it was something I was going to show you. So this was bonus. He's trying to become a better baker. We both are. These are some biscuits that he made. He thinks he just rolled them out too thin, which I would have to agree because they got a little crisp, more like cookie crunchy, not biscuit like. That's okay. With enough butter, everything tastes good. My little peanut. He threw in a turkey breast that I had in the freezer and chopped up some onions in the crock pot. It's all cooked, just cooling at this point. I'm going to shred it up and put it on the salads that he made. He made us 4 salads. So I'm going to put the turkey, chop it all up on the salads, and we'll use up some dressings. What do you think about that, ma'am? Yeah. Some shaky cheese? And this is one of those salads that Nick made with the turkey on top. I just wanted to show you the final product. I threw some Italian on top of it. Looks like it's going to be very good, especially since tonight is super warm. In my house right now, it is 77.5 degrees. So this cool salad will be nice with lots of water. Make sure you grab your water. All right, here comes our next meal. I am going to make a chickpea curry. I have 2 different curries. In my opinion, they taste pretty similar. Yes, there is slight differences, but they're pretty similar. I'm going to saute up an onion. Going to cook up these potatoes to put in the curry. Drain my green beans and drain my garbanzo beans and serve it with some rice. The garlic will get sauteed with that onion, and I will be using the seasoning packets that came with the curry sauces. And this is how this all shaked out. I've got a bowl that I cooked my rice in, thanks to Chef Mike, and my curry. The only things that I added to this was probably like a half a cup of almond milk to thin out the sauce a little bit, and butter to saute the onions and garlic in, cumin and black pepper, and a tiny bit of salt, just because I'm going to mix these 2 together so that rice is going to absorb up a lot of this sauce. And for my next trick, if you will, I am going to make chocolate chip oatmeal banana muffins. That's everything you need. Chocolate chips. I have some white chocolate chips that we don't use as often, so I'm just going to throw in a handful of those to just slowly pick away at those. Oatmeal, salt, brown sugar, baking soda, baking powder, flour, cinnamon, vanilla, regular sugar, 2 cups of bananas, which is normally 2 bananas. I don't have that, so I'm going to use some applesauce to compensate. And you don't have to line them, but I like to line my muffins. So I will leave the recipe linked in the description because it's not my recipe. I am tweaking a couple things. They said not white chocolate, and they didn't say applesauce and for a banana if you don't have it. So I took that recipe as inspiration. There we go. And I'm gonna whip these up right now. It also requires some oil. I just forgot to pull that out when I was showing you all the ingredients. So some vegetable oil or whatever, a neutral oil, coconut oil. So I'm gonna use up some of my veggie oil, and now I'm gonna actually make it. I have the oven preheating now too. And these are said muffins. Holy smokes, does my house smell good. Like I said earlier, I definitely will link this in the description below. It smells amazing. And this little small guy, I think Amelia and I might need to try. So I'm gonna pop that one out. What do you think about it? Oh, it's a good muffin, huh? Oatmeal and bananas and applesauce. So delicious. That muffin was actually, like, seriously delicious. I don't normally like white chocolate, so for me to like that and be able to get past the white chocolate, it's really good. Little man thinks so too. She just had a whole dinner and she saw that muffin and she was like, I want that instead. I want that instead. And with my use it up challenge, freezer pantry challenge, shelf cooking, whatever the heck you want to call it, I emptied my chest freezer. I'm pretty excited about that. I know I didn't take you on a tour at the beginning, so I won't now, but I just wanted to show off that I emptied this beast. Whoa. It is officially summertime here. You can tell by all my short little baby hairs and the frizz factor at the end of the night. It's like I'm in Disney again. Oh man, I wish I was in Disney again. You wish you were in Disney again? You got crazy hair today too. Thanks. This is a baby toy. Where'd you find that? That should be in a basement. You're not a baby anymore. Anyway, guys, that's gonna call it for today's video. I feel like I made a pretty wide variety of things. I really like doing these use it up challenge, freezer pantry challenge, get the stuff out of my house so things don't go bad. I really like doing them. I easily could do it a few more days, and I probably will, but just want to make sure I have enough time to edit this video for you guys. So thanks again. Have a great night. See you in the next video.